Look a little dry going into this afternoon, and it has been dry drought-wise with this ongoing rain deficit that takes us back even through the late summer months. If you remember, the fall was very dry. We had one of the driest periods from September to October and into November, and now we keep that dry weather around with the ongoing drought persisting. Even though we had above average rainfall in some portions of New Jersey, like there toward Mount Holly, that weather station picking up an above average amount. The rest of the state staying below average for the last 30 days. Going forward, I think there are some great opportunities for some rain, but it's going to take a while just to make up for the month's rainfall deficit of up to an inch up in Sussex and even down toward Cape May. A lot of the systems that came through New Jersey bringing rain this past month have kind of worked across the central portion of the state. Now, in terms of how warm it will be over the next few weeks, remember, as we head toward the middle of the month, even though you see a lot of red here, just 1 degree above average increases our chances of having above average weather. And that may very well be the case. So it may not be a heat wave, but still slightly above average weather across the east, slightly below average weather if you're traveling out west in the next few weeks. In terms of dryness and how much moisture we can expect, well, there's a lot of wet weather out west. This is their, flash flood and mudslide season out on the west coast. Our weather slightly wetter than average. So we'll take that, given that we could use some wet weather around here, given how dry it's been. 7-day forecast has plenty of sun today, with the afternoon clouds breaking for some sun, helping highs climb into the low 60s in some portions of the state. Then the rain that comes in tomorrow is primarily in the late afternoon and early evening with some storms, and that line of wet weather provides gusty winds, maybe even some small hail, as those storms could be strong to severe. It clears out by Thursday with some lingering clouds, but the full sun returns on Friday with calmer conditions and a high of only 50. Look at that. We're back down below the freezing mark at night. Saturday and Sunday also sees a little bit of a cooling trend, and then we take that dry weather into next week. The shore points, a little bit cooler this time of year. This is usually the time of year where it warms up quickly, interior sections of New Jersey, but along the coast doesn't get that warm thanks to a wind off of the water, especially with a sea breeze every afternoon, because the ocean temperature is still 39 degrees. Saturday and Sunday sees a mix of clouds and sun, but we're back to sunshine. 29 degrees to start Monday, only climbing to 46, which is, believe it or not, average for the third week of March. We'll take another check of your forecast, talk more about the storms for tomorrow, show you where they are now. It's all coming up, Ken, with another check of your forecast in a few minutes.